From AAAFx, this is Chris taking a look at the Bitcoin market. You can see that Bitcoin took off during the trading session. In fact, I went to the gym, came back, and this is what I found. C'est la vie, mon ami. The market has reached towards the $47,500 level. This is an area I've been talking about for what seems like a lifetime. We finally got there, maybe a few dollars short. So the question is, what's next? Well, in this environment, if you are not already long of the Bitcoin market, you need to see a break above 47,500. Or you drill down to the hourly chart and you start looking for support. I would suspect that $45,000 is now going to be a certain amount of support as it was previous resistance. The 20-day EMA has been important multiple times, and you can see that's where we've launched from. Ultimately, a lot of this is going to come down to risk appetite. I do think that a lot of people out there are trying to front run this Bitcoin ETF coming out of New York. I will say this, there's a very high probability that when it gets announced, Bitcoin shoots straight up in the air. And then people who have owned Bitcoin this entire time are going to say, here, hold my bags, and give their Bitcoin to other traders who are willing to pay $57,000, $60,000 for it, only to watch it drop back down, to sell on the news event. Doesn't mean that long term it turns around and goes negative, but don't be surprised to see a big spike and then a huge turnaround. That tends to be the way moves like this happen, especially considering you've had about an 80% jump since we've been talking about it. Bitcoin's especially vulnerable to that because it's a pretty thin market. So at this point in time, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. 40,000 is still your floor, right along with the 50-day EMA supporting it.